Hi everybody, welcome to Fun with Rhythm with Mrs. Wilder. And here is our menu of notes that we are using right now. And you can copy this down if you want to. I'm also going to put it on to Schoology so you can have access to it. We have the quarter note that equals 1 count. The quarter rest that equals 1 count. The pair of eighth notes that equals 1 count, the half note that equals 2 counts, the half rest that equals 2 counts, the whole note that equals 4 counts, and the whole rest that equals 4 counts. So what do we always start with when we make a rhythm? We always start with the time signature. Remember, it's the front door of our house, our rhythm house. So I'm going to write the time signature. You will need paper and pencil. So get out paper and pencil. So here is my time signature. And you need to write this down too, okay? You can always pause the video. And next I'm going to use 4 quarter notes like we've started out in our Zoom meetings. Remember, it's those 4 quarter notes are the ones that are filled in, the circle that's filled in with the stick. So I'm going to write that out with you, and I'm going to write the double byline at the end since I'm only going to make one measure right now. I'm filling in the part of my double byline. And I'm going to write the counting underneath. I think it's always good to start off with this one. So this is what it looks like. And notice how there's the quarter notes are filled in. They're not left open. The only open note we have is the half note that's left open, just a circle, and the whole note that's just a circle. The half note is the circle with the stick on it, the stem. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't you clap this for me? Here we go. I'll say 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Now let's do another measure. This is one measure of music. So this is one measure right here. Let's do 2 measures together. Actually, let's do one more measure together. I changed my mind. We're going to make 2 half notes. Remember, that's the circle with the stick. And it's a 1 and a 2 and 3 and the 4. It looks like 12 and 34. And then you write the double bar line. That's the back door to our rhythm house. Make sure you have the front door to our rhythm house. And that is the time signature 4 for 4 and have the back door. So here is our another measure of music. And remember, this half note, you start shoulder and down, shoulder and down. So here we have our front door, our time signature. We have what's in our house, the 2 half notes. Then we have our back door, the time signature. And to collapse this, you start with your shoulder and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you say 2 numbers when you go down your arm. So you say 1 and 2 on this side, and then 3 and 4 on this side. 1, 2, and when I get past my elbow is when I usually say 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you try it, and I'll say 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Now we're going to try a challenge. We're going to have 4 quarter notes and then 2 half notes together. We're going to do a challenge now, which I know you can do, and I'll write it out, and then I want you to copy it down, okay? Just so you get used to writing your own notes. We have to do this because we're doing virtual music lessons, have you write it down, and I think it's really good practice for you. We'll try 4 quarter notes, so the circle one that's filled in and with the stick, and then have a bar line. Remember, that's the single line we do. And then we'll have 2 half notes. That's the open circle with the stick, the stem, and then have the back door, which is the double bar line. So don't forget to always start with the front door, the time signature, and we end with the back door, which is the double bar line. So here we go. This is what it looks like, and you can pause the video and copy it down. And this is measure 1, and this is measure 2. And always write the counting, if you could please, unless you are 100% proficient on it. Write the counting underneath. So this is how we would clap it. We would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you try it, okay? You're doing a great job. I think when you make a rhythm, it's always good to clap it. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. Now we're going to move on to using the pair of eighth notes. And we're actually going to mix up the notes a little bit, and you can do this. I know you can. You're doing a fantastic job. We always start with our front door. And what is our front door? Our front door is the time signature. And we're going to start off with, we're going to make this a little bit more challenging. We're going to write a 1 and a plus underneath the pair of eighth notes, but we're going to say 1 and we're going to do that again. We're going to make a pair of eighth notes. So you make 2 notes with the circle and 2 sticks, and then you beam them together at the top. 2 and then I'm going to use the quarter rest. And even though the rest is the silence, it still counts for a count. 3, 4, and now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do the same rhythm again. And now when we write the 1 plus for the pair of eighth notes, we say 1 and, then we say 2 and then we say 3. Oops, I made a quarter note, so I'll have to do that. I changed the rhythm. I'm sorry about that. 3, 4. I made a mistake, but that's okay. And then we have our back door, which is the double bar line. And I didn't leave myself much room, so I did go touch the double bar line with my quarter rest. Now here I intended to do 2 quarter rests, but I forgot and I wrote the wrong thing because I was talking at the same time I was writing. So this is what our rhythm looks like. Copy this down. You can always pause the video. And remember that your mama gave you $4 and you have to spend your $4 in our measure. Remember, your mama gave you $4 and in this measure you have to spend $4. That does not mean 4 notes because you cannot have 4 whole notes in one measure because how many counts? What's 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4? Well, 4 plus 4 is 8. And what's another? So that's 2 whole notes. What's another 4 plus 8? That's 12. And what's another whole note? What's 12 plus 4? That's 16. You can't have 16 counts in one measure because it's 4 over 4. And you can't have 4 half notes in a measure because what's 2 plus 2? That's 2 half notes. That's 4. What's 4 plus 2? That's 6. And another half note. What's 6 plus 2? That's 8. That would be 8 counts in a measure. And how many counts can we have in a measure, everybody? How many dollars did your mama give you to spend? 4. So this is our measure. You can copy that down and pause it. And now I'm going to show you how to clap it. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So you can do that. Let's do it again together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now you clap it by yourself, okay? I know you can do it. You're doing a fantastic job with rhythm. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Great job. Well, let's do a little bit of more of a challenge for you. Let's do a half note in a more extended rhythm. Let's try a 4-measure rhythm since my video is 9 minutes long already. Let's try 2 half notes. Try a half note, 1 and 2. So it's this open circle with the stick. And we'll try a quarter note. That would be count 3 and a quarter rest. That would be count 4. And then we'll try using a half rest. And that gets 2 counts, remember? And we have our hands go 1, 2 for the half rest. Remember that? We have 1, 2. And then let's use 2 pairs of eighth notes. And we're going to make a longer rhythm. And remember, when we write the 3 plus, we always say 3 and. And I'm going to write another pair of eighth notes. 4 and then I'm going to write a whole note, which gets 1, 2, 3, 4 counts. I'm going to write a longer, I'm going to write maybe 5 measures of music. So, this is like a super, super duper challenge, but I know you can do it. You're doing a great job. And I'm really proud of all of you. So I have another half note. I have a quarter note. I have a quarter note. I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use a whole rest. Remember, that's the upside down half or the hole in the ground. It's the whole rest, and the whole rest gets 4 counts, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4 for the whole note. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to write a pair of eighth notes. So that would be the 1 and 2 end. 2 pairs of eighth notes, 2 and then 2 quarter notes, 3 and a 4. I'm sorry that my notes are getting a little bit smaller. I'm running out of room. So we actually have 6 measures of music for our super challenge rhythm. But I know that you can do it. And I think I might sneeze. Phew, excuse me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to sneeze on camera. So here is our super challenge for the day. But I know that you can do it. You're doing a fantastic job. So here we have our front door. This is our time signature. Here we have our back door, and this is the double bar line. And let's count the measures together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you have to remember that each measure you spend $4. Now that does not mean 4 notes. It means, see how this measure has 3 notes? See how this has a half rest and then 4 notes? See how this only has 1 note, but it's a whole note, so it gets 4 counts? See how this has 3 notes, but it says 4 up here, but that means 4 counts because the half note gets 2 counts, and the quarter note gets 1 count, so that makes 3, and this one gets 1 count, so that makes a total of 4. And this one doesn't have any notes in it, so what about the 4 counts? This whole rest gets 4 counts, so we count them all. And see how this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes? Well, I thought it said 4 up here. Ah, but you got it right. The 4 means 4 counts, but you can have more than 4 notes or less than 4 notes. So this is how we clap it. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. I did it wrong. I'm so sorry. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the half rest. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This is the whole rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now let's try this together. Okay, I know this is a long one and this is a super challenge, but I know you can do it. You are doing so good and I'm so proud of you. Here we go. 1, 2. Here we go. And so this is shoulder and down, clap, hands to the side, hands going down to the half rest, 2 counts. 1, hands go down 2 counts, 1, 2. And then we clap 3 and 4 and this is a whole note. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 to show we don't clap 1, 2, 3, 4 because that would be 4 quarter notes. We clap once and then we extend it to the left. So clap, extend it to the left. My left, and it should be your left too. And then we shoulder and down, clap, clap. And remember, this is the next thing is the whole rest, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the 1 and 2 and 3, 4 that we clap. So let's try it together here. So hopefully you copied it down. If you didn't, pause the video and copy this rhythm down, and we'll do it together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And clap. And you make it go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the whole rest. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now, if you're some of my younger students, don't worry about it. You're going to work your way up to this. If you're my older students, then I expect you to try and master this one. But I want you to go at your own pace. That's why I show you starting from the beginning with the challenges, making the challenges harder and harder as the video goes along, because I want you to grow at your own pace. And that's why I've made this video to make sure I accommodate all the levels that my students are at. So have a wonderful day. I love you all. Bye.